We're starting a new chapter now, and we're going to be taking a look at hatching and gradients. So for that reason, we've got a new drawing for you. It's called metalplate_001.dwg. And as usual, you can download it from the library to follow along with the videos in the chapter. Now, the metal plate drawing is currently zoomed into the section and side view in the model tab. If you zoom out slightly, you'll see that there is also a plan view in the drawing. Just hit undo a couple of times, or you can go over here to the nav bar, click on the flyout and zoom previous a couple of notches like that. And then that'll take you back to the view you were in before. Now we're going to be placing some hatching on the section view at the top here. So make sure on the layer drop down, you are using the correct layer, the hatching layer. Now, we're going to just use an angled line hatch, a cross hatch for this. But we do need to make sure that we've got the right hatch scale, right hatch style, etc. So we go over to the Draw panel, Home tab on the ribbon, on the flyout there, and select Hatch. Now, we want this one here, ANSI 31, American National Standards Institute 31. It's a standard cross hatch pattern. Now, we're defaulting to select, you'll notice. Can you see that? Because we used that previously with our boundary command. Go to pick points, and then when you hover, it'll give you a little preview now of what your hatch pattern is going to look like. So with that hatch scale of 1, we're looking good. Now, if we go to our options here, like so, it'll create separate hatches or not, as the case may be. Click on Create Separate Hatches for me, and that'll switch on and go blue. So now we need to make sure that in this section view, we hatch this area. So we click this area, click this area, click. There is a slotted hole in the metal plate, so we don't hatch that bit. And then we go click, and we go click, and we go click, like so. We can press enter now or click on the green tick to close hatch creation. Now that's great, but each one of these now is a separate hatch pattern, which makes my life a bit complex if I want to change the outline of that section view at any point. So if I select each of the hatches, click on each one, so you can do that, and they are each a separate object. Can you see that? Like so. Now, as soon as you do that, you'll notice that we're back in the hatch editor again on the ribbon, like we were a moment ago when we placed the hatch. If I go to options now, notice separate hatches is grayed out. I cannot change that setting. So just be aware to check your separate hatches, because I can't change it now. So I'm going to close the hatch editor, and I'm going to select each of these again, like so. Right click and erase. Gets rid of the hatching. Okay, back to the hatch command. Into the options, make sure that I switch off create separate hatches, so it's all one hatch pattern. Hatch scale is 1, set it to ANSI 31, pick points, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Close hatch creation. When you click on it now, it's all one hatch pattern, like so. So that's basically how you place a simple hatch pattern in your AutoCAD drawing.